Alright everybody, and this is what the Soundpeats look like in their box. So let's get a quick look around that so you know what it's going to look like when you get it in the mail. We have the contents. We have another side. Some tags that you can read with your phone. And of course the back. And that's the front. Alright, so let's get to opening up this box. Inside we have a very welcomed actual container for everything. We'll put that right there. And we have a basic user manual. You won't actually need this, but what I thought was really interesting was that when I looked up the company, it wasn't actually called Soundpeats. It was called, here we go, Sound Soul Audio. It's actually pretty interesting. Okay, let's open up this little pouch. It's not like super like solid, so if you put it in your pocket, it's not gonna like gouge you in the leg or anything, but it's gonna protect everything pretty good. So inside we have our charger, so it's a micro USB to standard USB. But you can also use your standard phone charger if it has a micro USB at the other end. We have some ear tips. These are the ones that hurt my ear, so I don't wear these, but these are actually really good if you really want them to stay in your ear. These are some other ones. I'm going to open up this bag. So there we go. We have, I currently have the, I think it's the medium or the small versions of these on my Soundpeats right now, my Bluetooth headset. These don't exactly work unless you're like putting them in like a toddler's ears or something like that. These are like really, really soft, and these are like extremely hard. Oops. Okay, so we got those. Then we have another bag with some more ear guards, and then we have like our standard earplugs. There we go. Okay. Next we have the actual device. Well, actually, we do have one more item. It's a little clip in case you want to tag it to the back of your shirt or to the front of your shirt. It has like a little swivel. So this is not like ultra durable, but it's not ultra cheap either. I've used it a couple times, but I haven't used it that often, so I mean, it's nice that they include it. Okay, and there's got nothing else in the little pouch. Okay, so we have the actual device themselves, and it's got also a little cable management piece of plastic on it too. All right, so I mostly use these for jogging around, exercising, and off time at work. As you can see, I have the what I call the in-between stage earplug ear tips. These are really awesome for having them stay in your ear, but they don't like poke your ear. On the, no, that one is the left one. And this one is going to be the right one. There we go. Okay, the right one has all the stuff on it. So it has your a mic so you can say voice commands. It has your volume down, volume up. It has your power on button too, and that glows blue. Actually, let's see if we can do it real quick. There we go. It's turned on. And then it turns red when you turn it off. There we go. Now, another cool function about these buttons is that if you hold it for a long period of time, like the plus, it'll skip to the next song, minus to the previous song. If you, again, the main button is going to be the off and on, but if you hold it, just quickly hold it, you can stop or start a song, but if you don't have any song or music player up, it will also start, if your phone has some sort of voice command set up, it will also do that. So That's what I use. They are, they do connect. They are a pretty decent distance pickup headphones. They're not as good as some of my friends who have spent over $200 or, you know, $60, $80, $100 on Bluetooth headsets. But these do work all around the house for the most part, unless you've got thick walls. But if you're in an apartment or a house with thinner walls, then you're pretty good. Also, I've heard that some people use Bluetooth boosters to send the signal longer. I haven't tested that out. The cord is actually pretty decent. It's not too long to where you're going to choke yourself, and they do fit very snugly in your pocket when they're all scrunched up. I've had people, or I've read comments that say that these break easily. I've had these fall down the stairs and they still last. These lasted in my pocket when I was biking or when I was doing some workout routine and then put them on. So they are actually really, really decent. They aren't, like I said, they're like 20-something dollars. I picked these up for like $20. And so they aren't like super durable, but they aren't like super cheap either. They're right in that niche to where they kind of fit a sweet spot. I'm sure for like $40-ish you could get nicer ones, but for $20, these actually do last a while. And I've had these for close to about a year. So also you have your USB charger on the left side. That's the only problem, is that it is kind of hard to get out. There we go. And again, it is your standard mini USB. And you just put a cap right back in there. So I do use these with my phone or with a tablet, or I have a Bluetooth little device for my computer. So I just, you know, I just mainly use them for listening to music and some movies when I don't want to bother anybody. And due to the fact that they don't, other than this cord right here, they don't have one linking the headphones to my phone, where I would have issues getting it tangled and stuff, it getting pulled out or something like that. So these are actually really nice for 20 bucks. Consider these like your $7 wired jack headphones. They are going to do the job, but they're not going to be over pristine and awesome. Also, audio quality, they do work. These are these have really, really good audio. It's like a smudge, it's like a octave, or, you know, one note deeper than what you're normally gonna listen to. So I listen to a lot of music that's like, I listen to symphony music, I listen to a whole bunch of Owl City, Tears for Fears, some night chord music, and then some other just instrumental music, and then I listened to it on my computer and then with a Bose headset, and these were this one note deeper than the rest of them, which isn't bad. If you're not like really into music, you're not actually going to notice. So for the $20, consider that these are actually pretty decent for their level, but they're not going to be like awesome like a Bose headset or anything like that. So like your standard $7 to $9 headset with a wired jack. They are a bit big in the earplugs, but once you put them in your ears, it's actually kind of hard to notice. So yeah, they're actually pretty good. The battery life is extremely long, especially for light usage. If you're doing them for heavy use, it is kind of your 6 to 8 hours. But other than that, it actually is pretty decent. So I give these a thumbs up. These are actually really good. I intend to use these pretty heavily. And if you like this review, please comment that you did, or rate it. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the like button. Until next time, guys, I will see you on the next episode of Tech Tips.